Dear Sagittarius, this is a love reading, a prediction for the month of January with me, Queen of Cups Tarot. And as I'm recording this, we actually have the midwinter solstice. So this is the older reason to why we have a holiday season around this time. Our ancient ancestors celebrated this midwinter solstice. Okay. So, as an extended member to the channel, you will get these readings ahead of time and with no ads. And there's a reading up, the 2022 love prediction for the full members to this channel. And also the gifts of 2022 is up for all the members to the channel, where we reveal what you have to look forward to in 2022. Extended and full members can also get readings from me or order readings from me with a 30% discount after the holidays. Subscribe and then check out the many perks through the join button that will appear, or follow the link in the description box to learn more about membership. I can recommend that you rewatch the previous love reading for December to get a context, and this is the prediction for January. And I will start reading your cards, and I use the Golden Universal Tarot. And when I open your deck here, I see the Six of Swords in the reverse together with the Nine of Coins also in the reversed. So this is someone that tried to make it on their own but doesn't feel so sure anymore. So walking forward on a little bit shaky knees. Maybe it wasn't as fun as we hoped that it would be, or it wasn't as easy to go on our own quest. So I call the divine with love and light, and here we see the Two of Coins in the reversed. So it might be that you didn't have a choice, or the other person didn't feel as if they had a choice. The situation became so shaky that we needed to take care of ourselves and do our own thing. But then we can discuss how fun it is. Maybe it's not that super fun. And it would have been nicer to be able to be more intimate with partner, family, friends, whatever this is about. Okay. So I called for archangels in the four corners of the world. Here we have the Ace of Swords with the Nine of Coins in the reverse. So this is the insight that we got, that we had to make it on our own, even if it's not super fun or some kind of insight. We realized how to solve some kind of a dilemma, being stuck between a rock and a hard place. And 6 elements. Queen of Cups together with the Nine of Coins. We still love what we love, and we still want what we wanted. We're just trying to take care of our own needs in this situation and not be so dependent or needy towards another person. Okay. So it's probably some kind of growing up that has happened, that we the divine is challenging us to grow outside our old shape and maybe taking away the things that we could rely on. So we need to learn to rely on ourselves, and now we are almost like a little Bambi standing on this fresh legs and trying to make it all alone in the world, and wanting, of course, more support, and only with more support will we be really happy. But we might still need to be able to prove to ourselves that we can take care of ourselves and bloom also when we don't have the support which we want. Okay, so I'm just going to tune in for a few seconds here to you and the person most on your mind and your relationship in January. So this is the new bottom of the deck, and it's actually the Sagittarius Knight of Wands. So even trying to make this into a little bit of an adventure, to make this into a little bit of, something that has a creative edge to it. Maybe there's something that you long to do that can take the edge off of feeling lonely, feeling like everything is it's up to you really, but maybe you can find some fun silver lining here to make this a little bit more easier, and even something that you can look forward to. I want to, redecorate my home or make myself a garden or work to be able to buy a new car or whatever it is that can be your dream. This is the old bottom of the deck, and it shows that you are being divinely guided onto this path. And it's almost like this is you and this is the person most on your mind, that you have a little bit different journey to make right now, but eventually you're going to be both back into the pond. Even if this runs a little bit on the grass, it's going to come back here. So it's just for now we need to figure out our lives a little bit and find some goals for ourselves. So this is what's on your mind, with the person most on your mind, and this is a situation with that person. This is what's on their mind with you, your feelings towards them, the bond between you two, their feelings towards you. This is your behaviors and attitudes, outcome for January, and their behaviors and attitudes. Sorry. This is the situation then. We have a 7 of Wands. So someone in this equation is kind of saying no to the relationship, being there on top and feeling like a door bouncer. I don't want this. I'm not going to engage in this. It might be you, for example, because you didn't like the terms of the relationship. So you have decided to take care of yourself, or it can be the other person that doesn't want to invite you in, and that's forcing you to take care of yourself. And this is what's on your mind with this person, and it's the 5 of Cups in reverse. So it shows that you're not, you haven't broken down about this. You take care of yourself. You're picking up the pieces. You're not crying over spilled milk. You might be sad about it, but you're not letting yourself break apart. You're dealing, okay? And this is what's on their mind with you, and we can see the World card here. So the World card can sometimes mean closure, but it's always also mean strong bonds between souls. So I think whatever is happening right now is supposed to happen, but if I feel into this, I can feel that the person feels interconnected with you, even if you are not together at this point, even if they have denied you. So it's almost a little bit presumptuous, as if they feel that you belong together and they can return to you at a later point in time, or that they need to relax. You will come back to them at a later point in time. And it's, we want the other person to at least be a little bit nervous about maybe losing us, but they seem like, I know we will be together in the end. So this is the bond between you two, and we have the Devil. So this might be, while it's not working so well right now, the Devil is 15, 1 plus 5 is 6, so it's connected to the Lover's card, but it's a little bit self-destructive kind of relationship where, for example, we are passionately drawn to each other and feel like we can't live without the other person, but we are constantly fighting and quarreling, and the other person is not on our side. We are not loyal to them when they are in a crisis or feel something. We say, no, you need to pick yourself up and deal with this in this way. So it's not a very friendly relationship. We are more like small children throwing sand at each other in the playground than two mature adult people that's having each other's backs. And so therefore it becomes a little bit self-destructive. The relationship becomes the arena for just tipping out our most awful feelings, like it was really bad day at work, so we come home and whine and to our partner, and they have heard it all before, so they are irritated, you are irritated, everyone is irritated. It can be different scales, like it's different degrees in hell. For some it will be an abusive relationship that really needs to end, and for other people it's just we can't help but being immature and whiny in the relationship. And this is your feelings, and we have a 14 Alchemist card here. So 14, 15. This shows much the same scene as with the Star card. It's an ongoing process to mature, to the differences in you and the other person is teaching each and everyone in the relationship something. If there was no rough edges or corners, there was nothing to learn from this relationship. But because it's as it is and you're having these differences, is also challenging you to grow. So that's why it can't always be like a joyride, because from a joyride we enjoy ourselves, we don't learn much. Of course we can learn when we fall, and the devil is perfect for that, to fall and make mistakes. Okay, and here's the other person, and it seems like they have taken a vacation from you. They have other stuff that they want to do. They don't want to work on themselves or their relationship. They have like an other agenda or another idea. And I would want to find out a little bit what that other thing is, that they are delaying your relationship because of it. Photograph, looking at your photos, missing you, nostalgia, make new memories. It seems as they are trying to, it's almost like a person trying to manage a breakup and it was really nice and I loved the time we had together, but now I need to leave it behind and meet someone new or get order to my life. So they're trying to be very healthy. And we have Axe here also, breakup, separation, stop the pattern, silent treatment, abandonment. So they didn't appreciate the devil of the equation, and they think that the only way to deal with this is to, have you as a nice memory and move on. It might not be the whole truth, because maybe they're just lazy and don't want to work out the issues or look at themselves in the mirror. So this is your intentions then. Girl with a snake. So that kind of gives away that the relationship might have been abusive towards you. And kisses, unconditionally loving, giving and receiving affection, falling in love. So it's saying that you are in love with someone that's not good for you, and you're not seeing it yourself. You're smitten by this person, attracted to this person, even though they are the devil, which these cards and that card applies. Nothing else is applying it, but so there might be signs for them not being, the best candidate for love, but you're not seeing it because you're so love struck by this person. And all the times they are hurting you, you bounce back because your love is so much stronger. So you forget about the pain that they caused you and you're still on. But these cards are kind of good. It says that you also have had enough and that you don't want to suffer anymore. So you have put certain boundaries in place for not falling too far down and allowing too much pain and hurt. So that's good. And this person seems to help in one way by saying, okay, this relationship is it's destructive. We shouldn't be in it. I need to move on. So by taking themselves out of the equation, they can't be there to hurt you. But of course, taking themselves out of the equation might also be very hurtful for you. So this is your behaviors and attitudes. And we have the 9 of coins in the reverse, not being happy, being single or being with the other person, without the other person. But still, very able to take care of yourself. This yellow garment here shows capacity, creativity. It's just that it's more fun when you are two. And this is their behaviors and attitudes. And we have the 10 of Cups. So I think that this person loves you a great deal. They might be a little bit shocked by the aftermath of this. If they are separating from you, they might get a little bit of a shock because when you were in the relationship, maybe you were putting so much effort into this that they could play cool, and they just think, getting the sense that, it's nice, this relation, I love this person, but it's not hard for me to move on. But it might be that it's going to be a little bit hard for this person to move on because when you did all the passion, you gave all the passion to the relationship, that might have caused them to be less passionate. But when you are not there anymore, they are left alone with their passion, and then they might feel the extent of it. Sometimes we carry the burdens for our partner. So if you don't want to be the one carry the whole relationship, you shouldn't always be the one calling. You shouldn't always be the one making plans, giving present, doing everything for your partner, because that might cause them to be like a cat that has eaten too many mice. They don't want to chase you. They don't want to try. They don't want to make an effort, and they kind of take you for granted. Okay. So, seeing what this person would tell you, if they would tell you the truth. I will never come back, and I didn't believe you when you said you love me. Okay, so this person seems very, they are like strict. We can see it's almost like with the wall here and the 7 of Wands there. Something that they're protecting themselves from, and they're keeping themselves very happy while protecting themselves from this. It's almost like an insight or a wound or a trauma or something that they don't allow it to catch up with them. And maybe this relationship was asking them to look at their shadow, look at the problem, look at their trauma, and they say, no, thank you. I'm not going to do that. I know how to live a happy life, and, just closing the book on you and moving on. So, clarification for this 10 of Cups here. I wanted to aim for something better for myself. Yeah, I think that they think that this 10 of Cups is together with another person. Might be like this. It might be like this, but I'm feeling that there's other dimensions to this. So we will circle back to that. I want to see what's the truth that you wish to say. I love you more than words can say. I never wanted to hurt you. I'm healing my broken heart. Yes, we can see this, healing your broken heart, but I never wanted to hurt you. It might be that you have done something to challenge their, trauma and their wound. Maybe you got sick and tired of them always closing off when you came to the, the issue, and they didn't want to talk anymore. They didn't want to go further, down the rabbit hole. And at some point you might have forced them or, made them look at what they needed to look at. And this might have backfired because this person has very strong survival techniques where they don't want to be confronted with that kind of pain. So I will see here with the 10 of Cups what's going on. And we have Fortune in the reversed. Okay, so it's almost like you are already the fortune in their life, but they want to aim for something better, like something that doesn't challenge them, where they don't have to grow. They want to have this joyous ride, without falling down and having to learn from one mistakes. And it's not doable. Life will always find ways to challenge you, so you can't find a secure way to sail through life without having to grow. But this person hasn't found this out yet, so they're prepared to let go of the valuables here, which is the love for you and what you have together, to aim for something better for themselves, something that's not coming with this request to work through our shadows and work through our issues. So it would be nice if it was working like that, and sometimes it does work like this for these people. They can be so lucky that they actually find someone else that wants to live, a shallow life and not challenge, the deeper issues. And they might have this, joy ride through life, but I think deep down we will feel that things are unresolved and that we are just pushing things underneath the carpet or the wooden board in the kitchen to avoid dealing with this stuff. But it's up to everyone to choose their path forward. Some would want to live a life where, like, it's very crucial and important for them to not deal with old problems and just let them, be there where they are. So outcome, and we have the 9, Hermit 9. So I'm seeing you being kind of alone and pining after this person, and this person kind of avoids you like you were the plague, because the relationship with you is challenging them to face their darkness, face their trauma, face their unhealed issues and wounds, projections, old stuff that if they worked it through, they would mature to better people, more evolved people, but they don't want to. So it's really up to them. We can't force them. It's very sad and, not a happy situation for you, which you might have been more into trying to fix this or having solutions for how to fix this, but you didn't have a person that participated in this and wanted to work on these issues together with you. So what I saw in the beginning with you trying to accept this and making the best out of your life is also what I think you should continue doing, because maybe this is also a help for you to see your things, while not, maybe you are a little bit codependent to other people that's unwilling to work through their issues, and maybe you should be better, have a better relationship with someone that was willing to work through their issues, that didn't put like a blind eye to what's going on, but actually seeing, we need to solve our things so we can, move on to higher and higher grounds together. Wouldn't that be a nicer way to be in a relationship than be with someone that you have to always, force to look at the issues? Encouragement. 54. I think it's very crucial that you are there for yourself at this point, and the more mature and grown up, secure sides to you can take care of the sides of you that's more sad and feels more abandoned, so that you can take yourself further into the future in one piece. You're receiving a nudge in the right direction. This card tells you that you're being gently encouraged to step into your power, into the dream of your life. New things are out there to be explored, and the nurturing power of the universe is giving you a nudge in the right direction. You will get the help you need and won't be alone in your quest. Every step you take right now is supported by wisdom of the universe. You're on the right path, so keep going. So this kind of gives hand that if you continue on this path, being strong like this and not letting yourself become a puddle of mud or a puddle of tears, and keep the positive attitude and know that you are worthy of someone that loves you equally and, wants to work on themselves as you want to work on yourself. I think this person might actually be showing up in your life pretty soon, okay? And Knight of Wands is always on the lookout, so don't miss opportunities, charm people, speak with people, be open to adventures, not so open that you will get in any danger, but try to widen your horizon a little bit. I'm not saying saying that it's totally over with this person, and but for those of you that can't take that this is the truth, you have the 10 of Cups to lean upon, because it says that there's mutual love in this relationship, but this person they didn't want to work on their issues, and you are of course worthy of someone that would want to work through this, but maybe this is so that you can be alone for a while and become strong on your own, and that you will benefit greatly from this, and maybe you will circle back to each other at a later point when this person is also ready to, work through the issues instead of just hiding it from their own view because they think that they can't handle it. So I would urge you to watch their true thoughts and feelings to get more information about this situation or the love prediction to learn more. At my first channel page, you will find a playlist for your astrological sign where you can watch all the latest readings for your specific sign in one single playlist. So on the end screen, you will see a link to that playlist, so go and check it out. And thank you so much for watching, and take really good care until next time. Happy holiday season and a happy new year. Okay, bye-bye.